Hello everybody, this is Ray with Milford, Connecticut Marketing. I'm glad you're back here for another video. Last week we talked about, or the last video we talked about site hierarchy. And in the last three videos, I was just trying to give you a basic overall about, what SEO should be. But in this video, now we're going to talk about, how are you going to do the SEO, because at the end of the day, you're going to be doing clients' websites, right? Or even your own website. But you need to know what's wrong with the website before you could even do any SEO on it, right? So I have a what I call my SEO cheat sheet, or checklist, you might call it. Well, it is a checklist. And, it's free to download. All you got to do is either go to my website, or you can click the link down below in the description, depending where you are on Facebook or YouTube, okay? But I'm going to go through this little checklist here, and this is what you're going to have to do first of all, okay? Just first is going to be the on page. So let me show you a little bit about that. So this is a website we're going to be looking at here, right? It's an air conditioning website. And the first thing I do when I look at a client's website or any other website is I want to know how big it is, right? So I'm just going to copy that URL. I'm going to open a different tab, and I'm going to just put site : and I'm going to paste the site in there. I just want to get rid of this HTTPS part and look and see how big. Now, according to Google, the site's only got 44 pages. So it's not really a big site. And you can see the pages right there. And you can see if there was anything wrong with the site as far as the URLs go and everything. So it looks pretty good. And so then, I like to go here first, and I like to check to see what the minions, and this is a free Chrome extension. And all you have to do is just click on Analyze here. And here's the title. Now, we all know, or you should know, that the title is the very most important thing on your website, because this is telling Google what you want to rank for, okay? How many websites have you seen that had their brand name, Steady Air Incorporated, the best HVAC contractor in Corona, in their title? And that's the wrong way to do a title, because right from the beginning, you want to tell Google what you want to rank for. In this case, it's Corona HVAC contractor, okay? And they stuck in another keyword there, AC repair near me. But they were able to because they were under 60 characters, putting their brand name at the end, which is fine. So if you go to a website, and this is the first thing you check, and it doesn't look right, and I'll try to find a scenario in here. Let me see where I'm at here. I'm in Orlando, Florida. Okay, so I'm just going to put HVAC contractor, and just see what pops up here. I just want to see if I can find a website that doesn't have all this stuff. And I'm not going to visit three packs. I'm going to go down here. And okay, so this is a regular website. It's not a directory site or anything. And as you can see, it looks pretty bland, right? There's nothing to it. But if I check the minions here, okay, here's a good example. What does an HVAC contractor do? Dormar Heating and Air. This is not a good title. Google is not going to find you with a title like that, all right? I mean, I don't know how they're on the first page results for heating, air, HVAC in, I think it's Orlando, Florida that I'm in. Yeah. It's a big city, so it must not be very much competition. I don't know why, because they need air conditioning in Florida, right? But this site is on the first page with all these mistakes. So if you have a client that is on the first page, or even at the bottom of the first page, or the top of the second page, and he's got a title like this, you got to say, hey, Google's not going to find you. And you can say, look, hey, if I take your title tag here, and this is how important the title tag is. I copy it, and I go into a Google search, and I paste your title in, it's going to take me to your website because I'm telling Google exactly where I want to go, right? And there you are, Del Mar Heating and air Conditioning, right? So, and they don't even have a GMB. Wow. Okay, but that's just a really good case in point about a title. In the description, an HVAC contractor. Now, HVAC contractor in the beginning is good, even though descriptions aren't SEO ranking factor or an SEO ranking factor. They are a click-through rate ranking factor. So you got to have a good title here with your keyword and city. I don't see a city in here either. In their H1 tag, what does an HVAC contractor do? Okay, so that's a bad. This H1 tag should have the same description as up here. I would have put HVAC contractor Orlando, Florida, and the same thing in the H1 tag. Okay, so that's what I look at or look for when I'm looking at a website for the first time to see if they got any bad on page. Okay, and so we've seen that this is a good title, Corona HVAC contractor. And so, you know, they're in Corona and they're AC repair too, right? Anyway, and as you can see their H1 tag is HVAC contractor. So they're on page as far as that go is good. If I look down the page, you know, they have a telecall number. You can click to call that. That's good. Get started. That goes to their contact page. The only thing that I think they're missing up here is I would put a form fill up here, but right beside this picture for them to fill out so that people, when they come here, you know, and there's no phone number in the top here, so there's no phone number on the top. There's the only call to actions right here. So you want to make sure that the top of the fold is converting. And most people won't scroll down very far through the website. If they come here, they know what they want. So give them something to do. Have a phone number to click. Have a form fill on the right-hand side, you know, and a number here. Because they're probably going to go just down a little bit like this and then, okay, yeah, okay, let me fill out the form or let me call them or whatever. So you want to make sure that this above the fold is converting, okay? Now if I keep going down, now these here should link to the other page that it's going. Okay, now see at the top of the fold here they got a form fill, so why don't they have it on the other page too? That doesn't make sense. I just want to check out this page here. So call today, so that's a telecall number. Installation, that goes to the AC installation page. Repair, that should go to the repair page, which it does. So they do have some interlinking going on in here. Elite, this goes to by Mezzi. Okay, so this is a competitor, which is good. They're linking out to a competitor too. So this looks pretty good. The only thing that I don't like about this is this right here is a okay, AC installation. So this is a services page. Let's go back to the home page because that's where we were. Okay, so if we keep scrolling down, what I was going to say in here is instead of having this be a yellow button here to learn more, Google would give you more credit if you had the link if it was an editorial link, like you had the link right here. So this is a link, and that goes to their AC installation as well. So I get rid of these yellow or orange buttons and just have the link in an editorial link, so Google will give you more credit for it. And they have, okay, this is going to AC installation again, air conditioning. This is going to maintenance. So they're doing interlinking here. They're doing pretty good on that. Another telecall. Again, I'd get rid of these buttons, and wherever these pages go to, I'd have it in the editorial link. And they do. Okay, so they do have their maps there. That's good. But they just got a site map. They don't have any information in the bottom as far as their name, address, phone number in the bottom here. So I would put that information in there. They got sitemap and terms and conditions, but they don't have privacy policy or anything like that. So this is the first thing that you look for in on page. What's it missing? And it's missing a lot if you've been taking notes. So I want to check their service area pages. Let me just go to this one. Skip around. Okay, so they got the HVAC contractor. They got the telecall number here. Again, it's almost like they cloned the pages and they just changed the H2s. That's what it looks like. And they don't have a picture. So what area is this? Marietta, I think it was. Yeah, Marietta. So yeah, I would have also, they don't have any information down here. Let me check another page. One more page. Okay, that's too long of a title, I believe. And that looks, so I would have a form fill over here. Go down, go down. See, it looks like all the same as the front page, with just different titles and stuff. Okay, so this is good. This is good. This right here is places. So this is, okay, they did it right on this page. Okay, this is showing relevancy to the area itself. Okay, this is Anaheim. Fun places to see in Anaheim. You got Disney Park, you got Disney Resort, you got Knott's Berry Farms, It's a Small World. And look at here, you even got a weather map that is located in the Anaheim area. So this has got the URL, geo-URL tag to Anaheim. And they have the geo tag, they got the Google Maps here. So this is good. The only thing they're missing is the bottom of the fold where they have their information. They should have their NAP information and the privacy policy and all that stuff at the bottom. So that's all I got to say about that. So this is the stuff you got to look for, if you're doing your own URL, your own website, or you're doing a client's website. Set up your website for success, okay? Every page has to be hand done, okay? You can't just copy paste a page and change the title tags, H1 tags and H2 tags, because it's still duplicate content even with that. I mean, why would Google put a duplicate page just because it had, why would they show that? I don't know. In my head, it doesn't really make sense. I mean, it's not like it's that much work to make, 5 or 6 pages for locations and make them unique to the location itself. That would give you more boost than Google, and you would probably rank on that page. You're not going to rank in the map pack if you're not don't have an address in that area, but you can rank in the organic search results, like up to the first result in the first, and right underneath the map pack. So it's very important that you do this on page correctly. Okay, so this is what I got here for this 4th video. In the next video, I'm going to show you what you should do. And once you've got the on page all set, because this is the main thing first, is get the on page all set. Once you got the on page all set, then I'll show you what you got to do next. But that's going to be in the next video. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you want to see the rest of these videos on how to rank these websites, just go down there and subscribe to the channel. Take the icon bell so you're notified the next time I come out with a video, because this is getting good now, because you're going to see exactly what you got to do step by step, what kind of backlinks you got to send, and everything else. So just stay tuned, subscribe, take the icon bell, and I will see you in the next video.